Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today we're going to be going over the World Event teams, high, mid, and low, as well as the weekly preview for the week of April 1st, 2024. Is that April Fool's Day? Should I make some sort of joke? Is that for real? Like, I'm quitting, guys. I'm quitting. The chatathon just wasn't good enough. You know, I can't do it anymore. You know, I'm quitting. I'm April Fools, sorry. We're still going. Sorry. You have to keep trying. Sorry. People that want us to quit. Anyway. Alright, so let me get everything set up here and I'll put in some chapters. Thank you so much, by the way, for Saturday. That was freaking awesome. We still gotta let it, like, settle in so I can tell you exactly how well we did. So I won't know today, but by, like, probably Thursday, I should know. Because it was either the second best month we've ever had or the first best month we've ever had. Like, how come Sinnycool is still doing, you know, how come the Sinners are still doing so good? I don't know. It's crazy. Looks like they're not, but they actually are. Yeah, you gotta let me, just a little bit, you know, just a little bit. I won't. Just a little bit. You gotta do that. You know, you flip your bat. You do the touchdown dance. They do it. They do it. You gotta let them do it. You know, it's kind of fun. You're watching a football game, somebody throws a bomb, they catch it, they do a little jig in the end zone. You gotta, everybody loves the jig in the end zone. Except for, like, the haters. The haters don't like the little jig in the end zone. But, you know, it's just a real quick jig, and then we're done. That's it. You know? Run over, steal somebody's coat, put it on, fall down like James Brown, jump up. You know? You gotta let me do my jig. I didn't make a thumbnail. What an idiot. I forgot. So I'll make a thumbnail for, like, after. I forgot to make a thumbnail. Usually Monday I make a thumbnail. I forgot. So I'll do that for when I'm done with the stream. I'll make a thumbnail and put it on there for everybody else. Okay, got that. Did I put the game? Still recovering a little bit. Like, I never lost my voice. Like, the last two chatathons, I lost my entire voice for, like, 2 days after the chatathon. This time, I did not lose my voice, but it still, like, took a toll on it, so it may not sound perfect right now. But, I never lost it, which is an improvement. We did an improvement, kind of. Sort of. Alright, let me see. Let me jump into the chat. I see Brian, I see Mark, I see Livewire. Yeah, Monday's always fun. Monday, fun day. At least there's a lot to do on stream. There's not a lack of things to talk about on a Monday. Now, a Thursday is a little different story, but... like, I don't even know what's in the Soulforge right now. But we're going to make World Event teams first. Hit that like button, turn in your tickets to the train. Let's go. It's April now. It's April. Sauna started it off, by the way, running out there, Cape of Flowing, Sword of Shining. I should have said that sooner. She dropped one in the reminder. That's what it's there for. You know, it tells you when the stream's going to be. If there's any, like, changes to the start time, you'll notice it there. You guys could talk about stuff in the chat before I get there if you want. You can even ask questions, and I pop in sometimes with the reminder. Like, if you're not going to be able to make it to the actual live stream, that's the time to do your thing. So it has its purpose, even though it's not perfect. It still has its purpose, you know? I deleted that ghost train, didn't I? One more thing, then we're off to the races. Give me a sec. One more thing, then we're off to the races. Alright, let's go. We're going to make some World Event teams. Go to Guild. Well, let's grab our mail first. You never know. And you got to grab your Glory Shop troop, just in case. Let's see here. Did we win? Oh, we got it. Who did that? I think so. Isn't that Journey? Can we tell? Yeah, somebody completed the journey. Shout out to my guild. I thought for sure we weren't going to get it done, y'all. Does this sound good, by the way? I know my voice probably sounds a little bit weird, but other than that, can you hear me okay? Look at that. We finished it. Shout out to Mana Bombers. Great job. I definitely did my share. I got like 11,000. They were asking people to get 6,000 miles, and I almost doubled it up, so I was really trying. In the end, I went with Doomed Volge, the Cartographer, Shabana Vespera, and Moonrabbit. That was my team. And it was working just fine. Like, when I would lose the Doomed Volge, I would summon in Jin from Shabana Vespera, so it wasn't that big of a deal. I never, like, lost a battle. Because if I happened to die, I could summon something in. Shout out to Ali. Shout out to Cookie. I need those. And we got 2 days on that, so I'll leave that alone. Let's check our offers. April Fools. April Fools, the Glory Shop troop is awesome. We'll just say a bunch of crap that's not true. I don't even know, though. I haven't looked at it. Spoils of War. Every single person in the world should get this no matter what. Depends emojis in the chat if you want to play an April Fool's joke, because that is not a depends. Alright, we got Bearlock. Look at him closer later, but I need to grab him just in case. Looks like we're not going to use him. But let's grab him just in case. Okay, now we're ready. The Lost Pages. Let me put a chapter. World Event Starta. At the 7-minute 15 seconds. Save. Okay. Baba Yaga asked us to collect pages from an old tome. She insisted that if the witch Amatio had ever existed, this tome would hold some information about her. Defeat creatures in Urskaya, and claim as many pages as you can find. I see Ivy's here, Brian's here. I see Mark. Should probably shout out to the chat real quick. We got a Skull and Spell. Most of the time that means do spell, please. We got Anita, we got Mark, we got Allie, we got Brian, we got Live Wire. We got Ivy. What up? Hello, Anita. Hello, Mark. Awake and sitting up, says Allie. What else can you ask for, you know? Anita says, in the middle of installing my new PC, so no sound at the moment. Brian says, liked you first. By the way, I am check likes at the door, or I will do karate. Yeah, you can be the bouncer. Do your touchdown dance. Yeah. I'm doing the two-step. I'm doing the Deion Sanders. You guys know that one? It's like when he catches one and he's just like, there's no way anybody's going to catch him. He does the high step. Anita says, gonna have to be lurker today unless I log into my phone so I can hear you. Yeah, I feel ya. My streams are mostly about hearing, less about seeing, but more, it's both. But a lot of it is about hearing, so I get you. Brian says, Urskaya weak Theodorovich is doing 80 plus magic damage to all troops. April Fools. Theo's still garbage. I call him garbage to bring him back to Earth. You guys know I exaggerate. He's not garbage. He's just not as good as people say. He can backfire. It's like the Onyx Giant. You'll use it. The Onyx Giant, you will use it. It'll every once in a while. There'll be a restriction in PvP where the Onyx Giant can make a team slightly better. But it's not, like, amazing to where you say, oh my god, I'm take off my panties and throw them in there and make a thumbnail and it's the best ever. It's not that good, though. So I gotta bring it back. I'm trying to help everybody out by bringing it back to Earth. Alright, collect all your rewards first because it's a world event. You get tokens. The whole event is about the medal. Some events are about the weapon, some events are about a troop, a bounty hunter, a pathfinder. The world event is about the medal. So you gotta collect your rewards. Get your tokens. So you then have a medal or badges or whatever. Right here, there's nothing to buy up to. So you kind of just buy up to, you get a medal. You might have to buy up more later. I kind of just start with the first two. Make sure I get a medal. And we'll go from there. I'll probably buy more. Like if you're my guildie, don't think I'm just gonna stop at tier 2, but I just for today, for right now. So I like take the temperature of the event. You know, I'm probably gonna end up buying like tier 4 or something, but at least 3. Probably should just do 3 now. Let's just do 3 now. 'Cause I'm definitely buying at least 3, so let's do it. We got a couple guildies here. I don't want them to think I'm not gonna buy up to at least 3. Alright, Kurandara. So I don't know the scoring. We can go check it out. Gemsofwar.com. Most likely Kurandara is worth the most. King Mikhail and her Sky are worth second most. Or Skula. Then Prince Borislav's probably worth the least. It's usually in rarity order. The Blair Witch Project. It's like the Blair Witch Project. Get it? Alright, here's the scoring. World event, the Lost Pages. There are 6 battles that players can encounter during the event. Urska Savage, Iron Vlasta, Prince Barislav, Urskula, King Mikhail, and Kurandara. The battles are randomly chosen, but they all have an equal chance of appearing on the map. Scoring. You can earn the following rewards for each of the different battles you may encounter. Let's do it from the most to the least. Kurandara is worth the most. 12 pages. King Mikhail is worth the second most. Also a K. So go with the Ks. King Mikhail is worth more than Urskula. And it's alphabetical. Urskula is worth 8. Prince Barislav is worth 6. Iron Vlasta is worth 5. Urska Savage is worth 4. So, the main thing is just remember that King Mikhail is worth more than Urskula. And then do them in rarity order. If you gotta choose between Prince Barislav and Iron Vlasta, it's Prince Barislav. The Prince is better than not the Prince. Alright, let's try to make a team. We're gonna try to do spell damage, so let's see if we have anything. Hello? Base rarity. So our restriction is Urska. This thing starts Urska with 50% mana, so I might throw it over there. Got King Mikhail. Damage to all enemies. What kind of weapons do we got? Everything? Yes. So if you want to do your red macaco, that's not a bad idea. Dawnbringer, Dustbringer, stuff like that. Black Manacles. I think you can use everything. There's no restriction on the weapon, so use your best weapon if you want. That might be what we do for the high-level team. Because I can use this for the mid-level team. And there's no good mythics. Got Defiance down there. That's nice. Pandalista. If you have nothing else. I might go Dawnbringer. We might not need it like early, but later on it's going to be good. Especially since we'll have all yellow. And that's one of the things it says. Boosted by yellow allies and enemies. I'm going to go like this. Alright, so we don't have to make ourselves a Sentinel. Like, we don't have to be a Urska if we don't want to be. We can be whatever we want. Like, a 50% start would be great. So if I was going to do, like, the best class I could think of, I might do Bard. It's because I like, it's like it's the Dawnbringer class. It's the yellow class. It's a 50% start class. It's not like the best 50% start class in the game or anything. It's, like, not even that good, but, like, this is when you would use it. Alright, yellow. Let's go all in on the... There we go. Medal of Might. And then Nisha's. Alright, so here's the high-level team. You know, probably one of the only times you're going to use Dawnbringer, so you might as well whip it out. $15.30. I'll put scoring with the start. Start scoring. Save. Ivy. Alright, high-level team, let's go. Let's see what's up. Let's see if we can do this thing. The cool thing about the Dawnbringer is going to take in, like, blue and red, and King Mikhail's going to explode a whole row. So eventually, we're going to be casting Dawnbringer, giving ourselves a barrier. Like, this team will go far, is what I'm saying. Like, early, you're just going to win with this. This will just wipe them out. You'll have the metal. You'll be crushing them with spell damage. These two will take care of it. Like, one of them, for a while, will take care of it. Two of them, for a while, will take care of it. But eventually, you can take this team super far because the Dawnbringer will jump in, be doing barriers. Like, maybe right now we should do the Wand and switch to Dawnbringer later. But I'm just going to show you this. You know, do that if you want to. Throw the Wand in right here if you want. But that's more of like a mid-level team. So we're going to do high-level. People trying to go super far, making sure they can make it. This is the high-level team. All right, brown or yellow? I don't see any. Well, hey. It's a Dawnbringer. All right, Kurandara. Brown or yellow? Cast it. Win. Dawnbringer's ready in case something survives. Every single thing on our team can hit every single enemy. And that's amazing with the spell damage metal. Alright, here the king is better than Urskula, right? K's. Kurandara and king. Brown and yellow. Mark says, I've been able to craft Dawnbringer for a month now. Guess I will craft it today. Yeah, might as well. I mean, it's not stealing like any other, like, you know. The cool thing about Dawnbringer is, like, it's not gonna take away from anything else. It's just souls. I'm afraid the mid-level team is going to be very similar. So let's just show it now. I think I'm just going to take this off, put the wand on. Because 80% of y'all have the wand. If you don't have the wand, just... Here, I'll think of something else for you. Ready? You can type in Urska. Probably the Axe of the North, I'm guessing. You can go Earthskine Cleaver if you don't have the wand, right? You can go this thing, Ruthless Defense. So you got two options there. They're in the Soulforge right now, most likely. You got the Axe of the North. Everybody's an Urska on our team. It'll make green and brown. Green for Urskula, brown for King Mikhail. Even the Razor Claw. There's so many options that I don't feel bad. So I'm going to go with the wand. But if you don't have it, so just go to the Soulforge and craft a weapon and use it. Probably one of these Explodies, because they're not using yellow or brown. And they both blow up brown. But this is good if you if you want to do the Defiance, Triple Defiance. So is the banner the same? Yeah, same banner. All right, let's do mid-level. Pretty much the same thing. We just don't have Dawnbringer. 2020. Alright, let's go. Let's see. Maka's here. Good to see ya. Yellow or brown, right? King Mikhail's your best friend for this event. And then your weapons. Urskula. If you're low level, I will make a team with no, none of this. We're gonna take everything off the team and make a new, fresh team for low level players, so don't worry. Might as well hit that Bless gym whenever you can with the King Mikhail, so why not? And then we'll do the weekly preview after this. It's hitting hard. We only have one medal and it's hitting that hard. Alright, last one for the mid, and then we'll go low. Tyrion Shark, how's it going, bro? April Fools. I think I missed my anniversary, my channelversary. I gotta go look. Let me go look right now before I make the low level team. My channelversary, I think I missed it. 7 years of doing this. Let's double check though. I probably should have made the chatathon like the channelversary. No, I'm wrong. It's April 30th. April 30th. I thought it was March 30th. It's April 30th. So we got a month. We'll do a channelversary after dark or something this month. My first video I ever did was on April 30th, 2017. And that's facts in your face. Like I'm not like making stuff up. You can go look it up yourself. So it'll be 7 freaking years on April 30th. It's April 1st right now. Emerald Soul! Should I only watch from 22 and onward? What do you mean? You mean like the channel? There's other stuff in there, dude. Depends what level you are. Like if you're a low level player, maybe. But I did the scoring. I talked about like how to play the world event. Like there's other good information in there. Doesn't mean you should skip right to the low level team. Like I talk about other stuff before I do the high level team, like how you should buy up in the shop, like what's the most important part about this event. I did the scoring and like which order to kill stuff in. That applies to everybody. So no, you shouldn't just click on number, unless you're one of those people, I guess. There are those people out there that just want the team and they want to get the heck out of here. They don't care about what else I'm saying. Usually those people know what they're doing, though, and they don't need all that other information. So you don't need to know the scoring. You don't care what the event's about. You don't want any advice. You just want the team. Then, yeah, just click on 22. Oh, the year 2022 videos. What do you mean? Nah, dude, I've been putting out videos like we started, 2023, I put out a bunch of good videos, too. Like, this year's the first year where we're doing, all live streams. I don't know what you're really trying to say. But, I did a bunch of pre-recorded, lists and guides and tier lists and stuff in 2023 as well. 2024, it's been all live streams. If that's what you're trying to say, then yeah, 2024, it's a little bit harder to find, that kind of stuff. Because I don't want to compete with the unfair, I decided to just not compete with an unfair person. Sorry that hurts some of y'all out there, but it's not my fault. So it's all the dummies watching the dummy. It's all the dummies watching the dummies' fault. And the dummies' fault. Let's see. So let's make a low-level team. The Prince is better than the Vlasta. Did I show this yet? Hopefully I showed the first one. It's the same thing. You just put Dawnbringer in instead of Wanda Stars. So if I did not show the first team code, just put Dawnbringer in instead of Wanda Stars. Hey, Tyrion, I hope you get heads up, man. Right? I wish it was April Fool's joke, too. Yeah, you get to keep me for longer, Mark. At least 2 months. Emerald Soul said, I've been playing for a few weeks now. I started watching your videos around that time as well. You always refer to us as your older videos for many of the questions. Are those videos still relevant? Or, sorry, I missed a chat there. I'm sorry, Emerald. You can come to any stream and ask any question you want, and I'll try to answer it. But, you know, 2022, 2023, there's lots of... Even 2021, there's still stuff that probably still stands. Like in my chat-a-thon, I went over everything in the game almost. And I know that's a long, long video, but I started in the upper left-hand corner, and I went around the whole screen talking about everything. So if you want to learn about the game, sometimes you got to really just treat it like a podcast. And but yeah, you could type in like Sinnycool Mythic Tier List, or you can type in Sinnycool Beginner Guide, or you can type in Sinnycool Top First 5 Teams. You can type in Sinnycool Best Class Weapons. You can type in Sinnycool whatever, faction, this faction, that faction, this faction. I got videos for everything, so yeah. Like, I did it for 7 years, so there's so many videos up, it's crazy. Like, I have it on, like, every topic. If you want stats, there's a video on stats. Yeah, I got a video on just Rowan. I got a video on class tier list. Like, it's like everything. Infinite loop teams, even though that one's kind of nerfed and not... There's only like 2 on there now that work. April Fools, Brian. Frosted Fakes. I like every other person. That's the only one. You see? Anyway, I'm gonna quit talking about it. Yeah, I mean, because there's not that many classes that came into the game. Like, let's take the class weapon video, for example. Like, since 2022 or 2023, there's not been so many classes that video is now, like, not good. Like, the only class, like, Nightweaver, Spirit Walker, Geomancer, none of those had good class weapons, right? So that video is still probably right. What was your other example? That was the only one. Yeah, nothing like came in after that. A lot of the mythic, like the mythic tier list, they'll still give you an idea of where stuff sits. Because I think I did it at like the end of, maybe the end of 2022, maybe sometime in 2023. Like, a lot of that still, it's going to be close. We'll have to start updating some of those, like, in live streams or something. Because I don't want to, like, not do it at all. I just don't want to compete with, like, an unfair person with the pre-records. So I've been doing live streams. It's been working for me. January and March, we had 2 of our best months ever. So it's been working. I feel bad for not being able to do those short pre-records anymore. But, like, it's like when it's like a person fighting Brock Lesnar, where he's on all the steroids. And, like, if he wasn't on all the steroids, like, it would be a fair fight. But since he's on all the steroids, I'm just going to go to, like, bare-knuckle fighting or something. Like, I'm not going to get my brain beat in by somebody on a bunch of steroids. You know what I'm saying? Or, like, the referee, they paid off the referee. So if I go into a fight with this person, the referee is going to give them all the advantages. Like, I'm not going to fight that fight. I've been trying. I've tried to fight that fight for so long. For like a year or 2. Where the referee is on the other guy's side and, like, giving him all the calls. He's kicking me in the nuts, poking me in the eyeballs and stuff like that. I'm like, I'm done. I'm done getting kicked in the balls. Okay? I'm done getting poked in the eyes. I'm going to go fight some other place. I'm going to do it a different way. I'm gonna get away from this referee that gives all the calls to that guy. Alright, no mythics, no legendaries. Let's go. This guy might work, right? Oh, he's a legendary. Never mind. I like the Pandalista. At least it's multiple enemies. Well, I think we're going to have to go with the Black Manacles. Which if you have the Red Macaque, will do that. We'll start there. Maybe Defiance. I like Defiance, too. We could do that team. Maybe I'll just build the Defiance team. If you want to do Black Manacles, though, let's see. Let's see if I can make a quick Black Manacles team. You would have to have some kind of mana generation off of your troops. Which might be the problem, you know? See, that's the problem. That's why there's nothing to mana generate for you. So I'm gonna go... I'll go like that for low level. If you could fit Black Manacles in there somehow, it's going to hit all enemies. It's going to do better. But I just couldn't... There's nothing that complements it. This team is an actual team that's... You will use outside of this as a beginner. So you like already have this team, hopefully. You might as well just pop it in and use it. Class, like... If you want to get the stats, you do Sentinel. But if you don't care... You can do whatever you want. Like Titan would be good. Or actually, never mind. We got the Axe of the North, so we have to. Sorry. Forget what I said. We have to be Urska. Alright, here's your low-level team. It won't be as slow as you think, and it will go further than you think. What's up, Beg? I'm gonna put a chapter in. I lost my spot because I was looking at when my channelversary was, so hold on. Low-level team. 33. Let's say 30. Alright, chapters are in effect. Alright, we need brown or red or blue. Every time we take an extra turn, we get a bunch of stats. Bag says I got 5 mythics in the mail from the devs for Journey scoring issues. Dang, bro, that's a lot. Which ones did you get? High King Irongut, Arachne Weaver, and 3 Ironhawks? Chad brought it out there to help Sana. Sana's out there trying to figure it out, you know. She's got her cape flowing and her sword shining, and then Chad runs out there like, help me, my underwear falling down. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know why it's got to be like that, Chad. Why is your butt crack showing? It's because Sana doesn't like that. Somebody has to do it. You know, somebody. You know how it is, Chad. When you're at work, somebody's got to do it, and it's usually Chad, right? It's just part of the story, and she doesn't want to be in that. She doesn't want her butt crack a showing. So, if you said you don't want yours a showing, I wouldn't do that either. To you, I just think it's funny. There you go, Brian. I like it. Black Manacle's great. Red Macaco, great. Good job. Here's just another option for you, just in case. I just don't like the other... Like, what did you put with the Black Manacles? What else is on your team? If you say, like, King Mikhail and Urskula, then that's more of a mid-level team anyway. That's got legendaries. I'm trying to make a team with no mythics, no legendaries, so... I had to go like this. If you don't have Defiance for some reason and you have Pandalista, you could do that too. Neo! I forgot it was April Fool's till, like, right before the stream, I think. Alright, there you go. So high, mid, and low. I think every one of these teams could take you as far as you would probably need to go as that person. The high-level team has Dawnbringer on it, which will give you barriers. And it's got King Mikhail, which will wipe stuff out quickly. It's got the best of both worlds. The mid-level team, it's got double King Mikhail with the wand. So you can just keep going, get it up, explosions all over the place, mana all over the place. Everything's, except for the wand, is hitting all enemies. And then the low-level team, just because, like, Black Manacles, nothing went with it. Like, there's no, Epic and Under that was going to help me get up my Black Manacles, so I had to go with this instead. But if you're doing Black Manacles or Red Macaco or Dawnbringer or Dustbringer, that's all great because it hits all enemies. And it's a world event. You got that extra spell damage, and it doesn't matter. As long as you can get it up, go for it. I would not hate it. Alright, let's do the weekly preview. Let me catch up in the chat here, see if I missed anything. Chad with the rag in the back pocket. I hope I helped you out, Emerald Soul. I probably came up off a little abrasive. I'd missed a chat or something, so I'm sorry about that. Yeah, Mark. That sucks, Tyrion, dude. I hate like all of a sudden moving. Like I want to move so bad, but that's one of the things I hate though, is like all of a sudden moving. Like you better move right now. In the next like 3 days. Get the fuck out of here, you know? Channelversary, baby. Tyrion says new players want to be in a guild and buy 1 to 3 event medals, building up your 3 seasons medals. These are your best friends until you get an Anu and Nisha and still useful on specific teams. That's what I was finding, and like it was more true like back... Remember when we had a world event like so often? It was like every week or something. Like wasn't it crazy? Like very, very often we had a world event. We were getting Medal of Seasons. Like you could have a whole Medal of You could have, like in like 3 or 4 weeks. You could have your globals. Your seasons. If you were a beginner in that time, that was amazing. Like, you get your globals within, like, a month. Most of the time, it takes people way longer than that to get your globals. But they were handing out, like, Medal of Seasons like candy for a while there. It's not as much now, but it's still a great strategy to get yourself a medal. Like, when this event's over, your spell damage medal will turn into a Medal of Seasons. Like, starting next week. And then you can pop it up in your global if you're a beginner. It's a great place to get a medal. But like I was saying, like it used to be like we had them so often that you would have globals in like a month. It was crazy. That was the way to go back then. Now that World Lore event is every 4 to 6 weeks, it's more important to get those event medals that will convert to seasons. Revving up the fart can. Effley. Brian says, sad part is that person might be better at YouTube, but not better at Gems of War, in my opinion. Yeah, like the little games you have to play on YouTube. I feel ya. I'm not a good, I don't like editing and all that crap. I was hoping I would get to a point where I could pay an editor, honestly, because I hate it. Five Gargantuars. Anita with the gifted, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Running out to help Sana and Chad. You're definitely hitting that button, trying to rev it up. Need to shiny the old Journey troops? Happy April Fools, Neo. Mark says I'm sitting on 15,000 diamonds. When you get to Soulforge, let us know if anything is worth crafting. Yeah, we'll be there very soon. Just catch up in the chat, and then we're off to the races on the weekly preview. Yeah, they definitely over-nerfed. I don't know. I feel like Egress and the Cartographer are almost... Like, if they had just a little bit of... They're so close. Everything else is trash, though. And just because Egress I have on Shiny level 3. If I didn't have it on Shiny level 3, it would still be trash. But for me, Egress is almost there. And that Cartographer, they gave an extra gem spawn, which is almost there. I don't know. They need to keep playing with it. They might have over-nerfed the Journey troops, and they might have over-buffed Stellarix. Beg for mercy, yeah! Tyrion says I could stay, but it's a 4-bedroom house and would cost me $2,200 to stay here alone in a house we built. I could not... Yeah, sometimes that's not the way to go, bro. Like, I had to get out of where I was, too. You just, like, think about stuff too much. Gotta get a fresh start. Copper Hawk deals 4 damage to all. If you put in only 1,000 shiny keys, it becomes Iron Hawk. Cooking Man 420, what's up? Yoke the Ham is here. What do you think of the new mythic troop that we are getting on Friday? I think it's Poo Poo. I can't remember, actually. Yeah, I think it's... Yeah, it's not good. We went over it on the spoiler video. Make a cocktail split on that like button. Alright, here we go. Weekly preview. Let me put a chapter in. I'm going to try to blaze through it here. Uh, 43:30. They just gave us Takshaka, which is really good. So I would not... Like, Amethyl and then the new one on Friday are not that good, but you just got Takshaka, so we should be happy still, right? Alright, the Bear Witch Project. New ultra rare troop Bearlock. Get this troop with glory from the rewards tab of the shop. The Lost Pages. Experience a new world event with your guildmates. Play world event battles every day to unlock rewards. I did 3 teams. Go check it out. There's chapters. Amethyl's Prison. The campaign has started. New rewards every week. Don't miss out. 62 days on that. Spring Imp. A seasonal imp has returned. Catch it before it leaves the chests. That's kind of just like a collection thing. None of the imps are good. But it might be something you don't have, you know. Week of Urskaya. All Urskaya troops gain 10% to skills. Week of Urska. All Urska gain 10% to skills. And bonus gold. Use the Bearlock in PvP and explore to gain 400 gold. Alright, let's check this out. Soulforge. What up, cat? 44, 45. 45. Okay, Soulforge, let's go. What's in here? Scaprio. Tiamata. Champion of Guard. Tina. Tina's a top 10, I think. It's not a top 5, but it probably holds one of those spots. It depends how you do the top 10, by the way. Like, there's all those dragons. There's 3 Ironhawks. It all depends on how you configure your top 10. But if you only give, like, 1 spot to the dragons and then, like, 1 spot to Ironhawk, then Tina would make the top 10. If you give, you know, the other way around, it might not make the top 10. But it's just, like, a super solid mythic. It's probably down there in, like, 8, 9, 10, but I think it's still in there. And if it's not, it's definitely super close. 24 green, red, brown, Adana, mech. Deal a range of true damage, almost to 100. To 3 random enemies. Gain 98 armor. So it's random, so it could hit the same troop. And it doesn't even... If it hits it twice, they're probably dead. So it's a killer. True damage. 3 times. It could hit something for... It could do 100 3 times if you're lucky. Then it gains a bunch of armor, almost 100 armor. It's just a solid mythic. It's not going to wow you, but it's just all around. It's kind of like Arachnean Weaver. Just like a touch under. It's like the mech form of Arachnean Weaver. Electrified plating. Add 50% of armor to skull damage. Spell block. Reduce damage from spells by 50%. And it has like good traits. True damage. We always love true damage, especially to multiples. That's hitting really hard. It's very durable. Spell block and gaining armor. So it's a super solid mythic. If you're going to craft it, I wouldn't be mad at it. But remember to get your 2 Ironhawks first, at least. And probably your High King Iron Gut. And then, like, it's all like, hey, are you going to get this, or Arachnean Weaver, or Lord of Slaughter, or Mistralis, or what? The Void Dragon's up there these days. Takshaka's up there these days. I don't know if it's a top 10, but it's really, really, really good. I like it. In my opinion, it's right there. Top 10-ish. It's a A+ tier. After that, though, I'm not really feeling the rest of them. Champion of Guard is super defensive mythic. We don't like that. Tiamata. I don't know. I just never use it. Scaprio is trash. It's 1 enemy. So the second best this week is probably Tiamata, but it's not a top 20 or anything like that. 20 green, red, yellow, Dragon's Claw, Elemental Dragon. Deal damage to all enemies, then create 4 times wild cards. Has a 25% chance to create a 2 times 2 wild card to Magic 4 or more gems and 30% skull reduction. It's just like, with all the good elementals and all the good dragons, that's where it has problems. Because whenever you're... If it's an elemental restriction, you're probably not going to use it. If it's a dragon restriction, you're probably not going to use it. If it's a Dragon's Claw restriction, you're probably not going to use it. Like, that's where it has its problem. I'm going to say Champion of Guard. Oh, I hate Scaprio. 20 green, red, yellow, Sword's Edge, Human Knight. Gain a bunch of armor. If there's 13 or more skulls, give double the armor, then create a mix of 22 blue and red gems. 60% skull reduction. 50% spell block. Feel that's like your first mythic ever and you want to plop it in first slot. Just makes the battles take longer. That's what I don't like. Defensive mythics. And we'll say Scaprio is last. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's third. But 22 blue, green, brown, Drifting Sands, Beast Fae. Deal true damage to an enemy. Inflict poison and 3 stacks of bleed on them. If they're already poisoned, it's like... You want to kill it. You want to kill it with that true damage. So anything after that is like, who cares? It's like kicking somebody when they're down. If you shoot somebody in the head and then you like set them on fire and pee on them and it's like all that. It's like you already shot them in the head. Like, why are you doing all that other stuff? Like, you're trying. It should be dead. Wherever you're using it, the true damage to it, that should kill it, hopefully. And if it doesn't, it's like, yay, thanks for... You know, I wish you would have just killed it, but that's cool that you do all that other stuff, I guess. That's how I feel about Scaprio. Alright, Chad, have a good day, man. Howdy, MJK Jets. So that's Tina. If you want to craft anything, Tina's the best way to go. Alright, we got legendaries. We got Goblin King, who's poopy. We got Spooky Imp, who is not good. We got Chernabog. Chernabog's okay. We got the Guardian Dragon. So Chernabog would probably be my favorite legendary here. It's not a top 10 or anything, so you probably shouldn't craft it. But just to put them in an order and have fun, I'll put it as number 1. Chernabog 14, Purple Brown, Hellcrag, Daemon Construct. Create 10 brown gems. Explode 42 gems. Conjure a Dust Storm when my turn begins. 50% skull reduction. Number 2, Guardian Dragon. Deals damage to all enemies and gains armor. Has tough scales. Number 3... let's say Spooky Imp. Scatter damage, transform. Gain 8 magic on purple gem matches. Gain bonus purple. Goblin King is poopy. You would think he's the king of the goblins, he would be good. But the real king of the goblins is probably Flaming Oni. Weapons. Here's that Ruthless Defense. Explode Brown. Urskaya. Positive effect and summon. Urskine Cleaver, same thing pretty much, just for Urska. Doom Baton, Doom Silly String, Doom Plunger. Axe of the North, really good for your Defiance team. You might want to grab it, just in case if you're a beginner. Eventually you'll outgrow it, but... Razor Claw, green and brown for Urskaya allies. And that's it. So that was a Soulforge. Tina. I got a text, hold on. Oh no, the sick wifey's calling. Hold on a sec, y'all. Oh no, y'all. I gotta pick up wifey, she's sick. I don't know, what should I do? Should I leave the stream on and like just hurry, or should I just shut it down and come back and do the weekly preview? I gotta go, she's like super sick. I don't know what's going on, guys. Like, she's been sick for an entire week. She went to the doctor, got medicine. She's been taking her medicine. She's got like migraines or something, like her head, she's got like a headache that won't go away. She's barely been able to work and stuff. Like, I'm starting to get nervous. You guys want to wait here, or you want me to come back and, like, just restart the stream, or what? Man, we didn't even get to very much. We did the Soulforge, and we did, like, the World Event teams. Yeah, she just went to the doctor, though, like, 2 days ago. She's still got to finish off all of her antibiotics. It seemed like she was getting a little bit better, but... Yeah, I guess I'm gonna end the stream, y'all. I'm so sorry. Maybe I'll make a video. We'll go back to the old day. Maybe I'll make a weekly preview video. Put it out for you today. Like, I'm sorry. I better go get wifey, though, y'all. I'm so sorry. But hey, you got the World Event teams on here. You got the Soulforge on here. Maybe I'll put out a video. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow. Maybe we can finish up tomorrow or something. I don't know. I'm sorry, though. I gotta go. Yeah, family first. But Thanks for hanging out with me, y'all. I'm so sorry. But you got the World Event teams, you got the Soulforge. I feel like that's a good start. And we'll finish off. Whether I come back later or we just do it tomorrow, I'll let you know. So just keep your eyes on the community tab. Yeah. I think I'm gonna just end it right now and then, like, either put out a video, like the old time's sake, or it's not an April Fool's, I don't think. Wouldn't that suck if I went all the way? She's like, April Fool's. Yeah, I'll figure it out. I'm gonna end the stream though for now because I don't know like if we got to go to the doctor or if she's gonna need me or so. Short stream today. Check on the channel and maybe I'll put out a video or we'll just do the rest of it tomorrow. So like, share, subscribe. Consider joining, helps a lot. Get about channel comment below. I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for joining me today. Tyrion, Anita, Ivy, Mark, Beg, Chad the Clip Bomb, Neo, Yoke, Cat, Cookie Man 420. We got Beg, we got Mark, we got Livewire. Thanks again, Anita, Neo, Brian, Beg, Efley, Emerald Soul, Chad with the 2, Sana with the 5. We had Anita, Mark, Allie first. All right, y'all. Have a good day. You're the best. I'll see you at some point, either later today or tomorrow. Peace out.